Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday, and you're listening to the 3-Minute Bridge. Listen, you don't want to be the guy walking around all day with jelly on your face. That's what I want to say today. Take a look at James chapter 1, verses 23 and 24. After saying, don't just be a hearer of the word, but a doer of the word, so you don't deceive yourself. He says in verse 23, "For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man who looks at his natural face in a mirror. For once he looks at himself and gone away, he has forgotten what kind of person he was." And so James's analogy here to describe this person who just hears God's word but doesn't apply it, deceiving himself, his analogy is this. It's like someone that looks in the mirror and they see what they look like, but as soon as they walk away, they forgot what they have seen. They don't do anything about it. And so it is this picture of someone who looks in God's word and God shows them things about themselves and they see it, but as soon as they walk away, they forget it. Now, let's cross the bridge, right? Don't be the guy. You don't want to be the guy who gets up and he eats breakfast and he glances in the mirror before he goes out the door and he sees half of his breakfast is on his face, right? But he walks away from the mirror and he forgets. He doesn't do anything about it, and he just walks through his day with jelly on his face, right? You don't want to be the guy walking around with spiritual jelly on your face. God is so good. Look, when I look in the mirror and I see jelly all over my face on the way out the door, I'm like, man, glad I looked. That's a good thing. When you look into God's word and God shows you things about yourself, that is a good thing. So I don't want to walk around like that. I don't want to walk through the one life that I've got like that, right? So when God shows me, then I don't want to be a forgetful hearer of that, but I want to do something about what He has shown me. Now, when you walk through your day this Wednesday and you practice this, that when God shows you something, you're not a forgetful hearer, but you see what He's shown you, you respond to that, right? You respond to what He has shown you, and you won't be the guy walking around in a way that you really don't want to. So when you do that, you will cross the bridge from God's Word into your daily life. It's Wednesday. Go take on the day. Have a great day. See you tomorrow for the 3-Minute Bridge.